What's up, YouTube? Demi here with the Legion announcement. I just wanted to say a couple things first. Number one, to explain my AFK if you missed the updates for the past couple weeks. I took a mental health break, more or less, due to some of the insane toxicity the community has been throwing at me lately. Just specific parts of the community, like vocal minorities. But that combined with some real life stuff, and I've just kind of been like, not feeling PoE, so I just took a break. But they announced Legion yesterday. And I just want to say that today is the 21st, 22nd, right, when they announced it? I tweeted a week ago, we are Legion, because I fucking knew. As soon as they posted this picture, like, I just knew what it was. It's pretty great. That purple, I don't know how, it just made sense to me for this to be Legion, so I just called it. But let's go ahead and get into the, we're going to watch the trailer. I'm going to talk about it as we do it, and then we're going to watch Ziggy D's release, which was, funnily enough, on my sub feed on YouTube. His was posted before the actual, like, official trailer came out. So Ziggy, you're like 10 seconds too soon, man. All right, let's watch. I haven't seen this yet. I've seen nothing. I've been just gone. So let's just do this.
In the heat of battle, a single moment may fill an eternity.
Every time I see purple, I think Thanos. Okay.
And in the blink of an eye, an eternity passes, and the battle
They don't move?
is won or lost.
Or do you like, ooh, earthquake? What the hell is that? Oh, the cyclone AoE though. That's pain bane right there. It's happening. What was that? Wait. We're gonna go back and look at stuff again. I don't know what that was. Cleave. This looks like Breach League all over again. There's an insane amount of mobs.
We know not why we fight.
We know only that we must. We are the damned.
He's got an eyeball.
We are Legion.
Dude, I tweeted we are Legion a week ago. I fucking knew it. Is that sweet? Okay, dude, I'm gonna watch the developer commentary in a second, but so it looked like at the beginning, this, I don't know why, this reminds me of Arc Combat Evolved for some reason. Like hardcore. This just, this looks like weird. I don't like the animation that much. It's a bit loud.
And in the blink of an eye.
So they spawn. You click this, they spawn, then you go attack random ones.
And the battle is won
And then what?
or lost.
They all spawn? Or do you get to choose a faction you want to fight out of the two and fight that one? What is that blink skill? I don't recognize any of these except for Earthquake. Earthquake and a Herald? What in the hell? That blink skill looks sick though. This, I have no idea what that is. Like Rend or something? We already have a Rend skill. It looks like a bleed cyclone thing. That AoE, like being able to see the AoE is gonna be sick. Ground slam. There was another blink effect there. What is that blink? Is it just to get out of range? I mean, if it's for melee, like fuck it, dude. It's instant too. Alright. Cleave. Cyclone. Lightning strike? Tectonic.
We know not why we fight.
I can't believe I got the quote right a week ago.
We are the damned. We are Legion.
I got the fucking quote right. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. Let's go watch the developments or commentary. I hope Melee gets some good movement skills this I mean, it looks like they are, but we desperately need some new flavor. It's getting kind of stale. Alright, Chris, tell me about this. What you got? Explain, please. It's purple again. We have so many purplies.
Discover timeless monoliths.
Okay.
When activated, they reveal a frozen battle between two armies from Rayclask's past. Break open the monsters and chests with the most valuable rewards before the time runs
Oh, okay.
out. Be careful which
GGG. We're not trying to push speed gameplay. Also GGG.
be careful which monsters you free as
Before, where's the
time runs out.
before time runs out? Yeah. Okay. No speed
Careful which
gameplay here.
monsters you free as the most rewarding are also the most dangerous.
Okay, so you get to choose what you want to fight. That's kind of nice.
Journey to the domain of timeless conflict, where the eternal battle between the legions and their generals rages.
Nice. They really need to make a new fat fortified notification.
Extensive rework of melee combat. We've made all movement skills start instantly. Added animation cancelling. Made all skills
Animation cancel. Wait, just did he say animation canceling?
start instantly. Added animation cancelling.
Jesus Christ. All right, that's all I wanted. That's I needed that. So things that I've been complaining about Melee for a long time is clunky, like the animations feel bad, you can't cancel multi-strike, whatever, you die a lot because of that. Your movement skills feel bad because you have to stack a shitload of attack speed. There's no damage scaling per level, really. No flat damage scaling per level on Melee skills like spells have, so it's awkward. You have to get new weapons constantly. And it requires you to invest a lot more currency into Melee just to make it feel like a caster of a way lower amount of investment does. So I'm hoping that this patch fixes all of those things. And we got animation canceling, we got new movement skills. Let's see how the damage goes.
Made all skills draw their ranges correctly. Changed all melee skills to be able to hit multiple adjacent enemies.
Okay, so we have Ancestral Call or Melee Splash inbuilt into all Melee skills now, which is great. Another thing I should have mentioned earlier, that's a huge problem for a lot of name lock Melee skills, is you're forced to use both of those gems to make it feel like it's not complete shit. So that's fixed.
And fixed up damage timing, ranges, and shapes across all attacks.
Okay.
Instant speed movement and defensive skills now let you respond to incoming attacks
Ooh,
effectively.
instant
We've
blink.
also overhauled the animation system to support chaining attacks together and better attack sequences.
Okay, that's cool.
And we've also improved targeting, attack queuing, and hit feedback.
Nice, alright.
In addition, we've extensively rebalanced all melee skills.
Cleave.
Reduced classes, added more defensive options for melee, removed the cap on chance to hit, and have made mechanical changes to certain skills like Cyclone.
We can get a 100% chance to hit. God, that looks
With all
amazing.
melee combat improvements, we wanted players to be able to respond to monster attacks more easily. So we decided to rebalance many older monster skills, improving their signaling and giving the player the ability to dodge their
That
attacks.
Glacial Cascade looks
You
sick.
can check out Path of Exile Legion on June the 7th.
It's the Melee League we've always wanted. I'm so excited, dude. Fucking Melee League. That, oh god, this is gonna be so, I'm gonna get so many pain mirror services. Alright, let's watch Ziggy's thing. Oh, this is 15 minutes long. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Alright, I might have to split that into a separate video. Why is this not a clickable link? Come on, GGG. Get your shit together. Okay, we just watched the trailer. Trapped for thousands of years in the domain of timeless conflict, the mightiest military leaders in raid classes stripped in fighting eternal war. You free the legions and then defeat them in combat. Do they fight each other while you're fighting them? Because that'd be kind of cool. I don't know what this skill is. That's a boss. Okay. His helmet. Oh, that's not a helmet. What is that? A shoulder thing? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Okay. Dude, I want to know what skill that is. I'm sure it'll tell me. I'm just being impatient. Enemies drop splinters which combine to form an emblem. Place emblems from 2 legions in the map device to gain access and fight them. So it's Breach League. Literally Breach League. I like that because that was like one of the best systems, honestly. You could farm splinters, and then when you had a bunch of splinters, you could go run a bunch of these runs without feeling bad about it. Like all of the current stuff like Delve, you get full sulfite, you can't run any more Delves. Your temple completes with Alva, you don't get any more incursions. Your safe houses fill up research-wise, and you can't do any more betrayal stuff. Like, it makes sense to do this type of thing. Plus, you can trade these, which is nice. If you don't want to run them, just sell them off, you know? They're just another form of currency to pick up. I'm okay with that. Oh. Okay. So they reworked the map device. You can have 5 pieces now? So you can use 4 fragments plus a map. I like that. Okay, sure. Makes sense. Item rewards. Some Legion monsters display symbols indicating the specific items they drop. Skilled players will focus on freeing the monsters that maximize the type of rewards they are seeking. That makes sense. You'll be able to, like, just target. If you want currency, you just farm the currency ones. Okay, that's easy, simple to understand. No spreadsheet required. And then you get eggs. Jesus Christ, is this Egg League? This is the best league ever. Okay, you get an incubated valuable currency item to an equipable item. Item drops after killing 1,000 monsters. So you wait. You just use this on a piece of thing that you're wearing. Oh, okay. So you get like XP. That's really cool, actually. So you get to gain XP per kill, or flat, you know, whatever, on your weapons and on your gear, and then you get to drop that whenever you get. Dude, that's awesome. So this encourages just playing the game in general, not just mapping or delving or whatever. You know, you just go kill stuff, and you get drops because of it. I actually really like this system. Plus, obviously, they're eggs, and that's like, you know, everybody loves eggs here. That's really cool. As long as it doesn't take a roll slot, which it doesn't look like it does, you still get your normal like rare stuff. You just can also have an incubation active on it as well. Okay. That's really cool, actually. I like that. I'm gonna collect one of each egg because gotta catch them all, you know. We'll see. Okay, this looks confusing. From each of the 5 legions, it's possible to earn a unique special jewel that can be socketed into your passive skill tree. Each of the 5 jewels modifies nearby passive skills in different ways, providing completely new character customization options if you are skilled enough to acquire one. Bathe in the blood of 5,173, sacrifice in the name of Doriani. Passives in the radius are conquered by the Vol Historic. What does that mean? Do we get an example of that? Or they're just like, hey, this changes shit. You get to kill. What does that do? Also, that's not L Equilibrium. That's not Constitution. Is it? No, that's a different graphic. I don't recognize what that is. Maybe they finally reworked L Equilibrium here as well. Alright, melee combat revamp. We addressed most of the core issues with melee combat in Path of Exile. You can now cancel attack animations after they deal their damage. Okay, so we can animation cancel for optimal DPS now. I don't know how I feel about that. On one hand, it's like great if you're mechanically gifted, then you'll be able to just destroy things even harder. So Mathel, looking at you, enjoy your infinite Uber Elder DPS now. I don't know. I've always liked the idea of animation canceling. Like I used to play a lot of Riven in League of Legends, and that was one of her main things, you know. So it's cool to have that in PoE now. Movement skills are now all instant, and new low-level movement skills have been added for many classes. Okay. All melee attacks can now hit multiple adjacent enemies. Animation system has been overhauled. Monster targeting rules improved. Accuracy is no longer capped at 95%. There are more changes to melee combat than are possible to list here, but these changes, plus a rebalance of most melee skills, create an entirely new combat experience. Alright, so this is Flying Purple People, and this is Ping Bang. And that is the summary of next league. I really hope they fix Slayer, because Slayer's kind of ass right now. Alright, the new Blood and Sand Gladiator archetype can switch between... Oh, this must have been... That was what I was seeing. Can switch between Blood Stance and Sand Stance, dynamically modifying the function of new and existing skills. The new Rage Berserker archetype, Berserker rework, good, revamps the rage system, introduces new skills that generate or consume rage. Powerful archetypes and the new skills offer additional options for many PvE builds. Okay. Blood and Sand. Reservation effects. That's cool. So we get a reservation effect on the Ascendancy? Interesting. Okay. Blade Storm, which causes bleeding bloodstorms and blood stance, and blinding sandstorms and sand stance. Okay. That's really cool, actually. So you can either just play Blade Storm by itself, or if you pick Gladiator, you can turn it into Bloodstorm or Sandstorm. I like the idea of that a lot, actually. That's pretty cool. Defensive mobility skills. Dash and Steal can let you instantly respond to dangerous enemy attacks by avoiding them. So if they're telegraphed correctly, which they should be, assuming that GGG actually followed. They said that they were going to like fix that. I think they mentioned it in the beginning of this. They're like really telegraphing is when an enemy like has a big wind up before it hits you. You know, like Malachi's Slam, for example, huge wind up and then boom, or what's his name, Vol Slam. So that's good. As long as you can see them, I'm okay with that. If you still can't see things because we currently just randomly get one shot by stuff, like it's a problem. But we have a flicker out of that. I don't know what Steel Skin is. I'm assuming it's just like flat damage reduction, maybe. We'll see. Rage skills. 2 new attack skills will let you easily generate rage. Stacking buff that gives powerful attack bonuses and no longer has a downside. Hey, there we go. And anybody could use it, I guess. Berserk skill will let you consume this rage for massive bonuses. A new aura and support gems will further enhance melee playstyle. Okay. I wonder... So I'm assuming that anybody can use rage then. I wonder if that applies to ranged attacks as well. As it just said, it's an attack bonus, right? So if you're on a attack like a bow or a wander or something, and you can generate rage, or if these are like main scalable and you can use them on a wander or caster, or on a bow character, that'd be pretty cool. Instead of only being for melee, like I'd like to see new bow skills and wand skills. Wand skills especially have nothing going on for them right now. So if you can get a rage skill for wanders, that'd be sick. Alright, early game monster rebalance with all the melee combat improvements. Melees can now dodge. We've taken advantage of this by rebalancing monster attacks that used to have poor signaling to now have a wind down. There we go, that's what I just mentioned. This rebalance extends to improving monster AI and boss fights throughout the early campaign. Cool, that's Hailrake, I guess. Looking a little noodly there, bud. Noodle boy. What is this? Ooh, okay. Alongside 14 new div cards. I actually don't think my div card's in yet. I haven't got an email about it. I have a pending div card if you're not aware. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I don't think it's in yet. 12 uniques for you to discover. We have chosen 15 existing uniques that have a themed around Legion's 5 armies and have rebalanced them so they become powerful rewards to find the new league. Okay. What is Bone Helmet? Ooh, Elder Bone Helmet. That's actually really good. This is one of the hardest like pieces to drop for a minion build. It's like their most powerful slot, and they don't have a way to get an Elder Helmet that's bone easily. It's really hard to get. So that's cool. Ooh, Jesus. 10 exalted orbs. Alluring Bounty. If that drops in a map, I now know what all the MF kids are going to be farming. Jesus Christ. 7. I mean, that means that each card is more rare than an Exalted Orb, so it's going to be pretty hard to get them, but it's like 1.5 times the rarity of an X, but still. That's huge. Okay, cool. Akuna's Will. Did I say that right? Yeah. Dex, cast speed, zombies have increased maximum life. Ray zombie does not require a corpse. Ray zombies count as corpses. That's really cool, actually. So you don't need to use Desecrate to get bodies, and you can now, I think you can then detonate dead your zombies? Which, if you stack corpse life, maximum life on minions and zombies, you could just like summon them, they walk up to things, you blow them up, everything dies. I like that a lot, actually, because the detonate zombie, like, detonate minions playstyle is pretty cool, but it's really hard to make work easily. This enables that pretty hard. Maw of Conquest, crit for spells, energy shield life, unaffected by poison, 30% of damage taken, gain his life over 4 seconds when hit. Okay. That's a pretty huge defensive buff, honestly. If you can survive on like if you can survive like most of the one-shot mechanics, this will keep you alive forever, because you're just going to be healing constantly. I wonder, I'm sure life recovery rate makes that faster. Sorry, I'm like immediately starting to theorycraft how to make this, you're like an immortal character with this. You can add that to like the ignite hit builds where you hit yourself every time you ignite as well. Because I don't think they have a helmet that they require to use. Maybe I'm not remembering it right. I thought it was 2 rings to get that to work, in an amulet and a chest. You could add this to that build and heal yourself insanely much, and then lag even harder. False Protector got reworked. Okay. Same first 3 stats. Inner Conviction. I don't know what that is. And they're not going to tell us what that is. I'm assuming that's a new keystone on the tree? It looks like it's like unwavering stance level of wording, you know? Inner Conviction. I wonder what that does. I have no idea. Lavianga's. Ooh, they gave it life, mana, AoE, and area damage. Okay. It's only level 20 mace. It's like 40 to 90 is 130, 65 times 1.5. Math is hard. That's like 100 DPS maze. With a lot of life on it. Okay. There's actually, I don't think there's been any weapons with this much life on them ever, so the life stacking builds might actually just wear this for the defensive life bonus. Like, if you don't need your weapon slot for anything else, put some life on it. Fuck it. Wrathpith Globe. Looks like it got reworked a little bit. Sacrifice 4% of your life when you use or trigger a spell skill. 2% increased crit strike chance for spells per maximum life. Spell damage per maximum life. That's kind of weird. I don't know if anybody's going to use that, because you would just die if you cast too fast. I don't know about that. And what is this thing? Is that an amulet? Yeah, it's got to be an amulet. The Maw of something, maybe? I don't know what that is. Supporter packs. We're launching 2 new sets. Cult of Darkness and Blood Knight. Okay. Ooh, I like this pet. Okay, so I have this problem with every time there's a pet in a supporter pack, I have to buy 2 of the supporter packs so I can get 2 of the pets. But that, okay, that looks good. Launches on June 7th, so we got like 2 weeks left, 2.5 weeks left. This looks sick. Yeah, this is like everything that we wanted. 16 days. All the melee fixes, a bunch of reskill, rebalancing, new melee stuff. I'm hoping they didn't mention Slayer. I'm hoping Slayer gets fixed because they kind of fucked the leech mechanic. They didn't mention anything about leech either, so I'm not sure if they fixed that as well. But this video is going on for 20 minutes, which means I'm gonna cut this here, and then I'm gonna do as part 2, where we watch Ziggy D's side of this. He also said grab your axe, so grab your pain bane, cough cough. But yeah, I will cut this here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and join our Discord, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff, social media. Click the like button. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll be out.